Welcome back, guys, to Hustle and Highlight. This week, we're going to be talking about the ins and outs of 2025.
Yeah, we wanted to get on this before January ended. It's only fitting. So we're going to do trends, business, personal, a little bit of all of the things.
All the things.
Yeah. So let's start with the ends.
Let's start with ins.
Yeah.
Okay. What's in for you?
Definitely journaling. What day is it?
You just started journaling this year, yeah?
Yeah. And I feel like every day I've been really trying. I started with doing morning and then an evening journaling session as well, but
Twice a day.
twice a day.
Wow.
But then I kind of started just doing once a day, and I would be as long as I get it in, I'd feel good about myself.
Yeah.
But you kind of were telling me like journal, like make sure you journal. I feel like it makes you feel better. So I was like, okay, let me try it, and it's been game changer.
Yeah, I'm a pen to paper kind of a gal rather than like a typing or using my phone. So yes, journaling. I've been journaling for I don't know, like almost 5 years now.
Is that what makes you like thrive in chaos? Because I feel like
well, to be completely honest, I have fallen off the journaling bandwagon, but what helps me get back on if I fall off is, this sounds so dorky, but oh well, getting a brand new journal that I love and is really cute, and new pens.
Oh God, nothing's more satisfying.
Sparkly gel pen type of a gal when I journal, so that's where it's at for me. But yeah, do you use journal prompts? I like to use prompts, and then sometimes I'll just riff.
Using prompts, yes. And then you sent me a couple, so I was using those, and then I like if I'm having a real rough day, then I'll just like journal about it,
like put all your feelings on paper.
Yeah.
Have you tried the thing where you're like being like when you're really emotional or upset, you write it all down on a piece of paper or like whatever you want to say to the person you're upset at, and then you burn it?
No.
It's very therapeutic.
Yeah, I gotta try that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, is it have to be on a full moon or like what's the vibe there?
I mean, last night was a full moon, wasn't
it? Like, if you want to get into the witchy stuff, then you can, but
I'm not into that right now. No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, when you feel very strongly, like you have an overwhelming emotion happening and then you write it all down on paper. So you're basically like expelling your feelings out.
And
so you're getting it out. Yes. And then burning it, letting it go.
I love that.
Yeah. Along with the journaling. That's another.
I'm gonna have to
I feel like that coincides with journaling.
Yeah.
Burning a piece of paper. But like safely.
I agree. I love it. I think it's fun. So I'm going to try to keep staying consistent with that and doing it every day. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And that kind of goes into the next is obviously consistency.
Yeah, staying consistent. I feel like consistency is one of the hardest things to do, no matter what you're trying to be consistent with. Because especially for people like us who have kids and a business and we're like trying to do all these things, so to stay consistent with everything we need to meet our goals, maybe it's
every day's different, like you never know what you're gonna get.
It's so unpredictable. So it's like you want to stay consistent. For example, today is like a perfect situation where normally we wake up at 4:45 or go work out at 4:45. Well, today it just like wasn't in the cards, so we just have to make it work. And now we're going to go work out later, which is fine. But, I feel like in order to be consistent, you have this picture in your head of like, okay, every day I'm going to wake up and work out at 4:45. And then some days it just doesn't happen. But I feel like you just have to roll with it.
Yeah.
And still make it happen. Yeah.
So we'll see. Our workout's going to be, it's going to happen. But
it's going to happen just later, which the gym is just not at a later time for me. But we're making it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, as far as like anything in business, like back end stuff, content, that's one huge thing I need to stay consistent with.
Content is.
I want to try at least 5 days a week.
Yeah.
But it's hard because it's like you have to batch it, right?
I feel like where I struggle staying consistent with content is actually posting it. Like I have so many videos in my phone that could be like B-roll or
it's not just posting things anymore. It's like you have to have a hook and you have to get like it has to be intriguing for people
and add value.
We're not just hairstylists anymore. We're content creators, and it's exhausting.
It's another job in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's hard. I want to stay consistent with that, but I don't know. Maybe consistent like 4 days a week.
I've heard a couple people say like batching it like Sundays or something, or when you have at least a little bit of downtime to batch it. You could either batch it for the week or batch it for the month. But in my opinion, as far as like batching it for the month, like you don't really know like what you're
How
like,
you're going to be feeling at the end of the month.
or what if it just doesn't fit with that week. That I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That makes sense. I feel like a week is safer.
Yeah, or even two maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. And then as far as organization goes, that's an in because don't get me wrong, we're both pretty OCD. I feel like we don't
Yeah.
really have that issue. I mean, we do, but we don't. Like, I
I'm
feel like we get
OCD.
shit done, but we also, like,
Don't.
when the chaos happens, it's very overstimulating, and I'm just like, ah.
It's an organized chaos. Like,
Yeah.
for example, at home, I have 2 piles of mail that I told you I'm not going to go to Zara on I'm not allowing myself to go to Zara on Friday unless my mail piles in my closet is organized.
Oh, you said mail? I thought you said, like, your closet was
My
organized.
closet. No, my closet needs to be organized.
Okay.
I have 2 mail piles, and then the corner of my side of the closet is just chaos, pure chaos. There's like bags and shoes. I couldn't find one of 2 boots forever. It shouldn't be that way.
And that's the shitty thing too, is like when you ever seen those memes? It's like you go to deep clean your room and then everything's out and then the girl has like a random princess hat and
Yes.
one boot on and like a tutu and like reading a love letter from like when second grade or something.
Yeah.
It's like that's how it is. And then when you get to that moment, you're like, shit, what did I do? I'm over this. I don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
But then you kind of have to force yourself
You're
to
in
do
too
it.
deep. You can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just stop.
Honestly, like spring cleaning times, or like I typically like really deep clean the house, like try to quarterly, but
Like go through clothes and stuff.
cabinets, like take everything out, wipe it out, fridge, like drawers. The only thing I haven't done in a while is my closet, and that is
See, I go through stuff like regularly, probably once a month, once every other month. I'll go through our closet, the kids' closet, like cabinets, like everything, and I fill up garbage bags and I bring them to
purge. Oh, the
Savers
toys thing
all
is like
the
a
time. The
huge-
toys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I do that regularly, and still I feel like, I don't know, our house isn't like huge, but maybe it could just be more organized.
Yeah.
Like
There's always
maybe
room
different
for
like
organization.
buckets or like, I don't know, a system of some sort.
Even doing it at the salon, like cleaning out our drawers, and
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, always staying clean because that's just
That's
you
a
have
lot
to.
easier.
But like deep cleaning all the time is
Yeah.
just, or quarterly at least, is like so satisfying.
It is. It is. Yeah,
Ugh.
I agree. We should hire Kristen.
Oh yeah,
I need to hire her for my house. For my all the closets.
she did my kitchen at the old house, and oh, so good, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend.
I need to
Create my
contact
space.
her.
Shout out.
Yeah. Yeah, she's great. I need her for every single closet in my house plus some.
I agree. I think that's when I need closet. I was talking to her about this. I was like, we need to figure out like a system because we don't have like a walk-in or anything like that.
Yeah,
It's
same.
just like and I used to have a beauty room, and now I don't. So I
Right.
used to have 2 closets.
Yeah.
And you know me, I have tags on a lot of shit. Like
You have so
that's
many
my
clothes, it's overwhelming.
splurge. I love clothes.
I don't understand how you could still go
It's an addiction.
shopping while your closet is like shopping.
there's an outfit for every occasion. Okay. And in my
Okay.
head, I'm thinking, I'll wear this for this. And then it just sometimes doesn't happen.
I just feel I can't imagine because right now I open my closet and I only have one closet and it's like a half a closet. Same, I don't have a walk-in closet.
Yeah.
But anyway, I open it up and I'm just like, ugh, there's just so many things and I feel overwhelmed. So I can't imagine having like the
Like a
amount
plethora
of
of things. Yeah.
clothes you have.
Yeah.
It sounds overwhelming.
I know. And then I've gone through it quite a few times, but I'm like have this attachment to things, I think.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's
And
a
then
lot.
the shoes, I love.
But
me
is
some
your
shoes.
attachment like, oh, I wore this to so and so's wedding, I'm gonna keep it?
No, because I never.
You're never gonna wear it again.
Rarely outfit repeat.
Yeah.
Unless it's like my staple like band tee and like legging situation,
Okay.
or like sets or stuff like that.
but you still
But
keep
like
all the
occasion,
things.
like wedding occasions, I probably won't outfit repeat.
I bet you
But
have a lot of them in your closet right now.
I do need to return some things. Or like when we went to Vegas like years ago, I still have hoochie mommy dresses and that I'm never gonna wear, and I
Yeah.
doubt they fit me.
Oh, stop.
So, so
Okay.
gotta sell those or give them away. I don't know. Anyways, also in consistency 5 days a week at the gym, which we're pretty good about that
Yeah.
for the most part.
I'd say like not even for me, it's not 5 days a week
Just
at the
moving
gym.
your
It's
body at
moving. So
least.
whether it be like a walk or a run outside, because sometimes I just want to be outside. I feel guilty being in the gym, like inside, if it's nice outside.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I like to work out early in the morning, because if I get my workout in the gym at 4:45 and then it's nice outside and I have time later,
Mm-hmm.
then I can also go for a walk. So it's like the best of both worlds where I'm getting like, my weights in and then still get a little bit of like movement outside.
Yeah, I feel like it's huge for your mental health because, like we were saying, wearing all these hats, it's definitely
Yeah.
overstimulating, and moving your body is essential
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah. I feel like outside, if I just go for a walk outside, that does it for me. Like instantly, I'm in a better mood. I don't know what it is. Like walking on the treadmill in the gym does not compare to like going for a walk outside for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like the sunshine, the
Well,
vitamin
nature is
D.
just so healing.
Yeah. So
I need to do that a little bit more, as make more time to at
to be
least to
outside.
be outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to do that. I want to go on a hike, like a good hike, I
There's
haven't
some
done that
good
in a
ones.
long time.
Yeah.
Like I'm not talking
Not
Pina
Pina Doby. No.
I'm talking I'm talking something else in a different city.
Yes.
That would be
Amen.
nice.
We'll put that on the
We
list.
should do that. Family day out. Take
I
all.
don't know if the kids will last for like a good hike.
I guess you can't really bring the stroller on a hike, so that's
We can find one. We can find one. It'll be good. There's a lot of good hikes over like on the coast that go along the water.
okay.
Super pretty, but the trails are not so much kid friendly.
Maybe it'll be a couple's day.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then while we're on the personal business kind of topic, boundaries. We were talking about this in our first of 2025 podcast. Boundaries are huge. What would you kind of touch on that?
Honestly, last night I was so frustrated and I just want my dog to have more boundaries. It sounds so stupid, but it's like I'm in the kitchen a lot, and so
She's a puppy too.
she is a puppy, but that doesn't mean she can't have boundaries.
Yeah.
Like she's under my feet all the time in the kitchen, and I'm like going back and forth and zooming around the kitchen,
Yeah.
constantly tripping over her.
Yeah. Well, she's huge.
And last night, she's massive. Last night, I was laying in bed like, this dog needs more boundaries.
Yeah. And
she has
the
zero.
reason why she feels like this, guys, is not only has she gotten out a couple times and Amber's had to fucking have a panic attack going to look for her. Mind you, she lives in the country. So who knows
When
where
she
the fuck
gets
she's
out,
at.
it means muddy paws are coming in the house, and I just can't. It's a lot. But anyway, boundaries for my dog, and
That
I just feel
personally,
like
you think?
in every way. Honestly,
Yeah.
I need to set boundaries in every aspect. Family, work,
Clientele,
all
for
the
sure.
all the ways.
I feel like that's always hard too. And that kind of goes in one of our outs is like not saying yes too much.
Yeah.
It's kind of very hard for me to say no to some things.
Yeah.
And that's where I kind of have to set my boundaries.
Like you feel obligated to say yes if someone invites you somewhere.
Yeah. Or
Like, hey,
even clientele, like, hey, like I can only do a Friday, blah blah
Oh,
blah,
yeah.
but I only work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday because I'm with my kids Friday through Monday. You know what I mean? And I don't have sitters that time. I say yes and randomly make it work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's not fair to my nannies or to the kids even.
Or you.
Or me.
Because then that's stressful because you're like, oh shit, now who can watch my kids? And how
Yeah.
long is this appointment going to take? Yeah. Yeah. Boundaries. I feel like that also goes with like boundaries with yourself.
Yeah.
Like not so much like boundaries with my clients, but like I need to have boundaries set myself so saying no more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, which I feel like there's this thing in entrepreneurship where a lot of people are like, oh, just say yes all the time until you get to where you want to be. And it's like, I feel the pressure of that a lot because it's
Oh, I
like,
don't know if I believe in that.
I don't believe in it either, but it's like I hear it so much that I'm like, oh, if I say no, am I saying like no to my goals essentially?
Yeah.
But really, it's not because at the end of the day, it's like stressing me out more than it's moving the needle towards my goal,
Exactly.
which I mean, if I'm like more stressed and like, let's just say I got this one client and it's really not doing anything for me, but like setting me up for failure because, in your Friday
You're
situation,
letting
it's
them
like,
know too that like it's possible to
now they
walk
want
on
to
you.
book every Friday.
Yeah.
And you're like, shit, that's my day off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
a
need to
couple of
work with
clients
that
that
too.
I've done that to myself with.
Honestly, having Fridays off is so exciting.
Isn't it nice?
I had last Friday off and I have this Friday off. I have a few Fridays off and I'm trying to block them out in advance, which is a new thing for me, but
Yeah.
I will say having Fridays is
Oh,
where
it's
it's at.
nice. I know. I was like shocked you had Friday off. I'm like, what are we doing?
I know, it's so exciting.
It's
Yeah.
so nice.
Yeah.
As far as like trends go for 2025, what do you see that's going to be like in?
Okay, I feel like just overall a softer, more effortless classic look is in.
Yeah, I agree. Like kind of like what we did for like the Natalie class, like that kind of vibe.
Yeah, as far as hair goes, I feel
Even
like
if like blonde or brunettes, even or blondes, it all like soft, effortless, not
on
as
any
like
scale. Yeah.
like harsh and like money piecey. Like I feel like those are on their way out.
I felt like the end of last year the money pieces were out.
Yeah.
Like nobody, I mean they're still there, but they're a lot more subtle and
Mhm.
soft.
Which I don't. I love. I had it. I love a solid, huge like money piece. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's different. It's kind of edgy, but
Yeah.
I just feel like it's
It's not the trend
no.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the softer, more effortless, kind of like less contrast, a lot more softness, like overall. Whether it's like really dark or really blonde, I feel like anywhere on the scale, it's just like a softer look is in
Yeah, I love
as far
that.
as the hair goes.
hmm
And I feel like long hair has come back in.
As far as cuts go, I feel like the super layered blowouty look is in
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
the
Like I feel like
blowout. Yeah.
because they kind of went out for a while. It was more like beachy wave. And then everything is full circle. It comes back around,
Yeah.
just like those random little fucking chokers that keep coming that you
Uh,
used to get in the 25-cent machine.
I can't. We went to Claire's the other day for my daughter's birthday,
Was
and
she wanted one of
she
those?
wanted one. I was like, sorry, babe, no.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, mom, it's so cute." It had like a little unicorn on it, whatever. She's
Oh, she's so cute.
6,
Yeah.
so it's like so innocent. But I'm like in my head thinking, absolutely fucking not.
Yeah.
Like you are not wearing a choker.
Steven would be like, what?
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't let my sweet little babe wear a choker.
Yeah,
It's too soon.
absolutely not.
Maybe when she's like 16. And by that time they'll be out, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. As far as like clothes go, what do you think's in right now?
I think more of a classic look.
Like kind of what we were talking about with like just a simple
The-
blazer, some high waist jeans, and like a tank top.
Yeah, just like overall classic,
Clean,
elegant,
elegant.
maybe. Yeah, something. All the like monochromatic outfits, I feel like
Yeah.
are gonna be a thing. I feel like I don't know, just overall a more classic look rather than like edgy
Yeah.
or like skinny jeans are out. Just something classic. I don't know.
Which don't get me wrong, I feel like I love a good band tee and some Vans. Like I feel like it's just easy outfit. It looks good. You're just like out the door. It's my vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not.
But
really my vibe.
also, I feel like I'm kind of like a chameleon when it comes to vibes. I don't
Yeah.
really. I just like different things. You know,
Yeah.
like I like to be dressy and like
It depends on the
fancy.
day,
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
for sure.
the mood of the day.
But I do love that. I think that's going to be an in is like being more like professional looking, like clean,
Yeah.
cut,
Elegant.
crisp, elegant.
Just like a classic look. Like if you go on your Pinterest and you're like classic outfit, all those.
Yeah.
Those are, I feel like, what are going to be in.
Yeah.
So like the classic look with the effortless hair, like the softer
Yeah.
kind of
The
blowout.
overall clean girl aesthetic,
Yeah.
like the nice like laminated brows, but like very light, like face makeup, not as glam. I feel like glam is like super glam is like on the
On
way
it, yeah, on its
out.
way
You know what
out.
I mean? Don't get me wrong, I love a full glam, but the soft, effortless, clean girl look.
Yeah, yeah,
Like crisp nails, not so crazy with it, you know.
right, right. Yeah. But also, I feel like with all this stuff being said, you also have to be true to you. So, like, whatever
Yeah,
feels good to you. It doesn't matter, like,
exactly.
what's in or what's out,
Yeah,
which kind of like,
yeah.
meh. I don't know.
I
Take it
love.
with a grain of salt.
I was just we were talking about this the nails the other day. My go to, and I could have this all year round. It's so good. Is the half torties, half random color.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, love it. Too
I like
good.
that too. I
It's
like
like it's
when,
giving edgy but elegant. You know.
yeah. When you did you do the half French, half black?
I did.
Yeah, I like that look too.
Yeah.
It's very, it's kind of like trendy, I guess, because it's
Yeah.
like half and half, but it's still clean looking.
Yeah.
There's not like too much going on.
Yeah, I
Like
loved
it's
it.
not the
I think I'm gonna do
statement.
that next time. To be honest, I'll probably do half torties, half black with a like a white line in between.
Cute.
You know,
Well, now you just gave it away, so everyone's
well,
gonna
it's
have
okay.
it.
We could share.
It's on Pinterest somewhere. It's fine.
All right, that's it for our ins. What
Outs.
about outs? What do you think?
Outs. Well, I think we already talked about like
Some of the
saying
outs.
yes to everything.
Yeah,
Like,
boundaries.
yeah.
Not as glam, money pieces. But as far as personal outs, what would you say?
Chaos. I know you think I thrive in chaos, but I really don't. Like I'm dying inside a little bit
Well,
when
that's
the
the thing
chaos
too. Is like
happens.
you're a little bit more introverted. Anybody that has not met Amber, she might seem outgoing online, or she is actually outgoing. Like when you really know her, but like when you first meet her, she's a little bit more introverted.
Yeah, I'm not people-y.
Yeah.
I
And then
don't know
like if
how
you
else
invite
to
her
say
to a
it.
party, she's like, I'm sick that day because she just doesn't want to be around a
Yeah.
lot of people. And that
I'm not a
I
big
commend
crowds
you
type
for
of
that
gal.
because that's awesome.
Yeah, you like that stuff. Me,
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, there's gonna be more than like 10 people. I'm
I'll
feeling
pass.
sick
Yeah.
already that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I also, I guess this could go with outs. Like I can't give my energy to, quite frankly, people that don't matter, which like not saying that people don't matter. I'm just
Mhm.
saying that like if people aren't a big part of my life, it's a no for me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. I get
I
that.
don't know. I just feel like I have gotten that boundary down quite good, I will say.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to show up somewhere just because like somebody wants me to.
Yeah.
Like I can't give my energy to that because my energy bank is pretty low. So
Yeah.
I have to reserve
Hey,
that.
it's damn near took a while for us to start hanging out.
Yeah,
You
I
had like
don't
a boundary there for a minute. You're like,
yeah.
she doesn't like to say that she's my boss, but she's my
am
boss
not.
technically. So she's like, there's a boundary there, and then all of a sudden we just started hanging out like every day.
Yeah, I also just have I don't know if it's a boundary or a wall. It's probably a little bit unhealthy of a
Yeah.
boundary that I set up with like having friends. I just don't like I just can't
No, I think
because
that is healthy.
I
Because we were just talking
can't.
about this yesterday.
Yeah,
Like it's healthy.
I
Like
can't with again with like the energy situation. Like I can't with the drama. Like I can't with the hypersensitivity. Like
mhm.
I have to reserve my energy for like things that matter, like my family and myself, and like moving the needle towards my goals. Like
Yeah.
I can't spend my energy on things that I deem to be unnecessary.
Yeah, I love that.
And so, I mean, it sounds really cold. And the more my husband says it, the more I'm realizing like I'm kind of a cold being, but I feel like I have to be. Otherwise, I'm just wasting energy and time. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I love that. And I was just saying that. I was like, I need to practice that a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean it's hard, but years ago I was a part of a friend group and I literally I had a coach at the time. Shout out to Morgan, she's amazing.
Mhm.
Um but so I was like for months talking to my coach about this, and I decided like I'm just going to leave this friend group. Like I don't know how to go about it other than cold turkey, just I'm done.
Mhm.
You know? And so I left the
Group
group
chat.
chat And it notifies like Amber has left the group chat,
Yeah.
and so that was like a
Everyone's
big
texting
deal.
you like, "Why'd you leave?"
Yeah, well, no, nobody texted me except for one person, and she was like, "Hey, I noticed, is everything okay?" And I was
Yeah.
like, I mean, honestly, like, I'm just not here for it.
Yeah.
Like, thanks for checking in on me, but like, no, it's
Yeah.
not okay. I
Yeah.
can't spend my time looking at screenshots of other people and tearing apart their outfit. Like, that's
Yeah.
bullshit to me. Like,
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not where I'm at in life. It's not where I want to be. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't have energy for it.
Yeah.
So,
I love that.
yeah.
High screen time. Speaking of,
High screen time. We're not spending screen time
I
like that.
we were also just talking about this, how Steven said he loves TikTok, or he said he loves
Oh my
TikTok.
gosh, my husband and my mother-in-law are both huge TikTok fans. Like they're on
It's kind
TikTok
of
all the
hard. It's
time.
literally like dopamine, just every time you scroll. So I get it, but it's also
Yeah.
like we kind of have to be on our phones as far as content goes and things like that. But like being
But
more mindful of
not
setting
like
it
that.
down when you're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm like huge. I don't give a lot of screen time to my phone. I
That's good.
don't. And if I do, I'm very mindful of like where that time is going. Usually,
Or like replying and then putting it down. Type
yeah, like responding to somebody, looking at my schedule, booking somebody, or if I need motivation, I find myself going on Pinterest now
thing. Yeah.
instead of social media because I feel like social media is such a rabbit hole that you can easily fall down.
Oh, for
Like you
sure.
just get distracted with all these mindful or mindless things that don't have anything to do with what you initially were going on your phone for.
I love Pinterest. You cannot go wrong.
Yeah, I feel like Pinterest is kind of like old school, but I find it to be super helpful.
Yeah.
Like the journal prompts I sent you or
Outfits.
just anything. Yeah. Outfits,
Branding
recipes.
inspo.
Yeah.
Like all the things. Like you
Yeah.
can't go wrong.
Right.
So good.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Another out, I would say, double whammy, it would be like comparison and self sabotage. What would you say about those?
That is something I've been working on for 5 years now. Just coming into tune with like myself and like where certain emotions and feelings come from.
Definitely body goals as far as comparison goes, because it's really hard to like, especially when you're trying so hard for, you're like, can I get that body on that? Some you see someone online and
Yeah.
by Saturday, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
It's hard. You have to put in the work, but it's hard not to compare yourself to others.
Yeah, that's something that I will forever be working on.
Yeah, I feel like you're not alone there. Everyone's that way, especially this day and age.
Yeah.
Social media, seeing it.
Well, I want to say a big part of it is like the online social media type of stuff that makes us compare, which it does, but for me it like goes so much
Deeper than
further
that.
than that. Yeah, that it's like just like comments that were made to me when I was growing up or like like people, I'm tall. So from a very young age, people being like, wow, you're so big,
Yeah.
and like it sounds so stupid because at the time you're a kid and like nobody gets it. But like, I carry that up until like I'm 35. I still think about that.
Oh, well,
You
yeah,
know what
you're
I mean?
going
Like,
to.
oh, wow, you're so big. It's like,
You're
what
like,
the
damn.
fuck? Like, wow, you're so tiny. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Just comments like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, the comparison thing and that kind of stuff, it will forever be
I think that was
a
like,
job to
speaking of
work on.
childhood and stuff, I was like trying to think of like if there was anything like that, like mean kids would say. Mine was like I had the biggest teeth growing up, like
I don't,
huge
that's
teeth.
crazy.
So now I'm like super insecure about my teeth.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest insecurity. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I want veneers,
Yeah.
not that I need them, but I feel like my teeth, like especially my front teeth, make me unique, right?
Right.
But like growing up, like
It was such a problem.
it was such a problem.
Yeah.
And that,
In everyone else's eyes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Kids are so fucking mean.
brutal. Yeah. Oh, there were so many names. I was called giraffe, chest plate, like all this like terrible stuff. Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Just, that kind
And
of
then
stuff.
it makes you
So
scared
it's
for your kids to grow up. It's like,
absolutely. But it's like that. And then you layer on social media and you layer on like all these other things that we compare ourselves to without even trying. It's like you see something and it's like we're wired or we've been taught to be like, wow, this is the goal.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, taking a step back and realizing like we've been taught to think a certain way is helpful for me. I don't know. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like it's okay to want something or to have a goal with like your body or whatever it may be, but at the same time you have to give yourself grace and step back and think like, have I been taught to want this, or is this something I actually really want for myself?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is this a challenge that I want to accept and like a goal I want to reach?
Yeah. And I feel like that goes into self-sabotage too. It's like you can easily
Oh, I
self-sabotage
self-sabotage
with your own
probably
thoughts.
daily,
You know what I
which is
mean?
awful. That's where journaling helps though. Me,
Yes.
I don't know about you.
Yeah.
And walks outside. Just to like clear my head. Sometimes I just want to go for a walk
I
outside.
think that's also like as we reel in the whole me having tags with clothes is like retail therapy. Like I think that which I got us like I've been really good lately about it.
I feel like that's equivalent to like the dopamine hit of scrolling. It's a instant but short-lived satisfaction.
Yeah. Which I never like over splurge, you know what I mean? I'll get like
What about the fur coats? The two?
I didn't get those. Drew got those for me.
Okay. Fair enough.
That
Fair
was
enough.
a gift.
I
Okay.
was like black. Oh, now I have to have the brown. Oh my god.
They're
You've
so good.
worn them once.
They're
It's fine.
so good.
Also, we live in California. We don't need a fucking fur coat. I can't. But I appreciate
Hey,
you
it's
borrowing
giving
the
mom
one.
wife. It's giving classy. It's giving.
It is a classic look if you're in New York. But yeah.
It's good, and I could wear them with comfies too, and some
Okay.
like cute sneakers.
Yeah,
So
totally.
okay, hater, you wore it too.
I did, and it was great. And I appreciate your shopping addiction. Thank you.
Yeah, it works out.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Retail therapy.
yeah, I'm trying.
Is
I'm
that
doing
out?
good. That's out for me. I'm trying to.
Until Friday, when we plan
when
on
she
going
wants to go to Zara,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm like, woohoo! I'm gonna try my best to watch you shop, and I'll style you. How about that?
I like it.
That could be my. I'll spend your money.
Okay. I just need some staple pieces. I'm not trying to go all out.
I'm just kidding. No, they have Zara's actually not bad.
Right. That's why we're going to stay at Zara. We're not going to Lululemon. We're not
No,
going to Neiman Marcus.
No, actually, don't ever go in there unless I like. Okay,
Unless, yeah,
their
you
shoe
do.
section is good, real good.
At where? Neiman Marcus?
Or what's the other one? called?
Nordstrom?
Nordstrom, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't want, no, we're not
No.
doing that.
Even though I do want a new pair of running shoes. Do I need them? No.
You don't like to run.
Well, workout shoes, you know, that kind of vibe.
Okay. All right. All right. This is a subject for a different time. Out. Retail therapy is out.
Out.
You don't need them. You want them.
Yes.
Okay. What else is out? Are we? Do
Trends. I think.
Oh, trends. Money pieces.
Oh, as far as clothing goes,
Ironically,
what
I
about
have
that?
one.
Trends.
Clothing.
What's out? Yeah.
Skinny jeans.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Are you a fan of the barrel jeans? I can't.
Oh no.
I can't do it. The barrel jeans are not.
I mean, to each their own.
I haven't seen somebody wear them where I'm like, wow, that looks really
You know
cute.
what it reminds me of? Like you're what's that?
Oh, old
$7
Western.
million bull rider.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. I don't know, it's like that old like Western look where I feel like
Yeah.
you're gonna like
Some
draw
of
your
them-
gun.
Some people can style them really cool and they're not like too barrely, but
I still don't like them.
I wouldn't wear them.
Yeah.
And we're really tall. Like, are they going to make a 34-inch inseam? Like, absolutely
No,
not.
they're not. And if they do, just stop.
Speaking
Don't
of,
do it.
Amber's having real trouble finding a long pair of pants.
If anyone knows where to find long jeans, I need a minimum of a 34-inch inseam. Please let me know. In the comments, let me know where to get jeans because
not Abercrombie, not anywhere
No.
else. It has to be online at this point.
Yeah, I
Because-
went to 6 different stores the other day and I was so frustrated. I walked away with nothing. Anyway, that's yeah.
I feel motivated. I'm going to go home and I'm going to clean out my closet.
I would love to
And
do
I'll
that.
bring you guys the clothes at the salon. How about that? You
Ooh.
guys can just
I do love that. Especially if they have tags on them. No pressure.
It's like shopping without
Yeah.
paying for it. I love
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
feel like we killed some good ins and outs today. And I
Yeah.
feel like if you guys have any ins and outs for yourself, for your trends, business, personal, all that stuff, let us know.
Let us know,
I want to
yeah.
feel motivated in different ways. So.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Or if you feel different than we do about any ins and outs,
Yeah.
trends wise,
Also, let us know
especially.
if you like barrel pants. Let us know. All right, guys. Cheers.